Time and time again, when we're coaching presenters on their virtual presentations, something that we're always asking people to do is to include more stories. And sometimes when we say that to people, people say, oh, but I'm not funny, I don't tell stories. And I guess what I mean is bringing in a practical, tangible example, telling an anecdote. How does this actually happen in the real world? So here you go. Here's an example of this for you. I was working with an IT director. He was going to speak to the senior leadership team in his organization. The title of his presentation was the Retail Systems Project Refresh. And then he had a whole load of data about the system performance times, about downtimes, about the impact it had. And he had lots of facts and data. But actually what I got him to do was to show a photograph. And have a look at this photograph here. This photograph is what he used. And he told a story about being in one of the retail stores. And he asked the audience a question. He said, what do you notice in this photograph? And what most people notice, first of all, is they notice the member of staff. They notice Maureen. And she's doing a great job. She's smiling. She's really engaging the customers. And then he says, there's another lady I want you to notice in this photograph. Look at the lady right at the back. What do you notice about her? She's a customer here. And she looks really annoyed. She looks frustrated. And why is that? Well, let's come back to Maureen. What's Maureen actually doing here? Yes, she's smiling at our customers, but she's also having to reboot her till system. And this was the 4th time that I saw her reboot the till system, and it was only 10:32 in the morning. And every time she rebooted, it took 57 seconds. What did that mean? That meant that it causes the queue. That leads to all that frustration for that customer at the end. So the presenter was then saying, I'm here today because I want to talk to you about changing our retail systems, upgrading them so that we can serve our staff better and they in turn can serve our customers better. So do you see how this story brings to life the whole issue here? And this is what we're encouraging you to do, is to tell more stories and anecdotes to bring to life the points that you want to make. Stories are more digestible for audiences. Now, you don't have to be some amazing storyteller. I think you just need to bring a tangible, practical example of what you're talking about. So use more stories in your presentations. I think they will totally help you to get the message across to your audience.